Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. Thuram! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pinches it off him. Maicon Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy is class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rooney. Gattuso. Aimed beyond the defence. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams...
He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chips it through, and this is Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Maicon has it out wide and in space. Oh, goes for a shot! And will be quick to recover this. Menu can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So it is still 0-0.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Played over towards the opposite flank. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Olise. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's away! He's having a shot! Superb from Šeško! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham is in a really good position out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. Menu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. Maldini. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Rooney. So what can they make of this? Menu. Passing is crisp and sharp.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van der Sar clears it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. He's picked his way through. Menu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Bale. Great vision. Šeško.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now.
Oh, what has happened here? Maicon's big header! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played back in, and he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. Maicon. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Rooney. Messi. Bale. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Olise's cross. That's a decent clearance. That's a little off target. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. He's in space and looking for options. That's going right the way across. Beckham going face-to-face with his great rival.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Gullit. Number
Zanetti.
30, Messi.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution in progress.
Michael is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he skips past his man. Bale. Mateus. Now Gattuso. That's good running with the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yamal. Now the delivery. He gets big. Mateus. Maicon spots it and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. Menu.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham.
There will be 1 minute
Mateus.
time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's picked out the run. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, yes, it's there. Late in the day. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Thuram. Olise receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done. And that's gone loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ambitious ball, he's had a shot! In he goes again! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for options for movement. Menu. Now Gattuso. Now there's a fine ball. And it's slung out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played with finesse. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that is a little undercooked. Šeško. Pressing high and with purpose. Beckham pinches it off him. Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bale. Ferdinand. And it's Maicon. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maicon is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gattuso makes the interception. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Pullet finds himself offside. Beckham. Short changes him with that pass. That'll be a throw. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been cleared. Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Menu. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good take in a good area.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gattuso. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gattuso purring through the gears. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Olise. Now it's Thuram. He has a look up. Played it. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Rooney picks it up out wide. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. Oh, that's neat. Drives it in.
That's good defensive concentration. Vietnam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Spread it left. Bale. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Played into the box. Ferdinand getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gattuso. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Šeško ploughing through the middle. Michael. And it's Bale.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Rooney. Number 30, Messi. Number 37, Mainu. Coming on the field, number 19, Mbeumo.
And here's Hullet.
Number 28, Mateo.
Can they get him away?
Number 8, Iniesta. Substitution.
And the counter is on. Oh, delightful ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Roberto Carlos. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Šeško. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
On the field is number 7, Rafael Leão. Substitution in progress.
Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Brilliantly cut out. Iniesta. No, again there's no way through. Ferdinand. And they've switched it over to the other side. Threads one in. He is through here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes, he rises! They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Pick that one out, it was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Pete...
Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Beckham with the short one.
Minute has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. And he's running through.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Iniesta goes short. Messi. Bullet. Probing pass. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Bale. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bale. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. No way through. Ferdinand. And it's Zanetti. Messi.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. Bale's cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Maicon. Played in deep. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nicely worked. Šeško. Pull it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Olise. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. Gattuso. And it's Rooney. For Bale. Menu. And here's Hullet. And here's Rooney. Šeško. And they've got a throw. Maldini. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Rijkaard. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. Šeško. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Ronaldo gets into a good position. That's a good ball out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Climbs up big. And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Played through into space. Great work on the overlap. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Bale. Cross into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Vieira.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he whips. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the... Oh, what a climb! And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay... There's the header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He is through here. Olise receives it in a wide position. Chance to deliver. Tries a shot! Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 30, Messi.
Maldini.
Number 4, Gullit.
And it's Ferdinand.
Coming on the field, number 19, Mbumo.
Time and again
Number
they are
7,
repelled.
Rafael Leao.
Vieira.
Number 28, Mateus.
For Maicon.
Substitution.
That's an imaginative pass. And here's Beckham. That is good alertness. Mateus. And that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maicon has it out wide and in space. It's not an especially good pass, that. Menu. Gattuso. Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ferdinand.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played through for the wide man. Beckham picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays it across. And he's taking no chances there. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that was never going to make it. There will be a throw-in. Shot could be on. Great vision. Now it's Bale. Bale. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this, and the shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Bale. Strong running down that left flank. Vieira. He's looking wide. Messi going full tilt down the left. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mateus.
There
Sheshko.
will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus. Rafael Leao. Here's on. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, he's not played the ball. That's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Now it's back. Oh, smashing header! Goal! First blood drawn. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's the chance to counter. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted. Pull it. Messi. That's a delicate pass. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Messi. Knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bale. Gullit is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cisco! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar goes short. Messi's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Passes short and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Dink through. Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham with the cross. And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Olise. Olise chasing after it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Beckham. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Zanetti. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. Gullit running with the ball. No, that's been intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Bale. Menu plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gullit. Gullit is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be one.
It's gone loose. Cisco! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent progress down the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Maldini. Quality ball. Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He might be in here. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Menu. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution on the field. Number 31.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 30.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess...
Terrific header! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Beckham. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Olise. A probing pass. And there's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good.
Decent chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Beckham with the cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And Hullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Mateus. Šeško. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. Tries to get it clear. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That'll be a throw-in. Mateus. Oh, that's well spotted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. That was well seen too. Good clearance. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Rafael Leao, and it's made its way to him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise providing an outlet on that flank. That's the throw.
Added minutes.
Swings it a bit, gets big. That's another chance. Oh, nearly, but not quite. So what can they make of this? Time added on, 4 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a throw-in. Bale has it in a wide position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gattuso. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.